Hello everyone, Voice of the Dragons, Yuga here. Sorry, I gotta adjust this. I'm thirsty, I'm tired, I'm gonna be at the airport in about 12 hours. Just reset the batch. Surprisingly, it tastes better than I've ever had fresh batched water. Usually it doesn't taste right, according to me. We'll work with it right here. I'm stressed, I'm tired, I'm drained. Project Hytherian is a thing. It's happening and people want to be a part of it. It's awesome. So go down to the doobly-doo and I'll have the direct link for Hytherian. I am the head founder of this movement. It is based off literally my name. Anyways, so Hytherian, Project Radionics, it's a thing. Let's make it happen. So subscribers that are from Beyond the Veil or Paranormal Portal, close to those channels, if you're familiar with my work with the Radionics and Fourth Phase Water, this is the technology that's going to help drive everything through. This is still in the early stages of development. It works as it is right now. It's more of fine-tuning it and making it accessible to everyone. Just making it a little bit easier. So I had a really good one-on-one with a client of mine and really was able to get some insight as to what's going on for his own experience versus mine, and also got really good insight on how to explain what I'm using when I use these pieces. And just on the record, please take me upon this word, hold me to this truth if I ever mess up. Because I am telling you, for a fact, the radionic field is a very aware, very intelligent, strongly willed field of information. And it is specifically given this information to me. Why specifically? I'll let you decide. I really can't tell you. So, I'm just going to explain it the best I can. This is what I've learned. This is how I've learned it. So, belief is irrelevant. This is physics. This is thermodynamics, and this is superconductivity with magnetism and electricity. And I honestly understand that combination of elements as true radionics. I'm gonna be very blunt, I'm gonna be very truthful. Whatever people call radionics, it's the thought form of radionics. True radionics is this technology. And I'm gonna say this so bluntly, so truthfully, so the point gets well put across and get people looking into this information. Almost no one uses neodymium magnets effectively or even properly when actual radionics is being used according to my standards. I have to coin everything under the term cosmic radionics because I have the first cosmic radionic piece ever made. And I perfected the tuning, the system, the magnetic frequency, the adjustment of the circuitry, and the elemental combination to make this the most effective, the most powerful, energetic healing tool on this field and vibrational elemental planet. What is going on is I have got a iron Gibeon meteorite with Andamuka fire opals, silver colored brass, shungite, silver, copper, gold sheen obsidian, rainbow obsidian, moldavite, seraphinite, prainite, which has epidote, and then my magnets, which I do not reveal which pole I use. That's part of my niche. Now, understanding which pole versus north versus south, how you're using this with your field of information. Basically, this is a biophoton reactive quantum computer. It sounds advanced and spacey and airy and scientific. Like I said, it's thermodynamics, it's supercomputing with superconductivity through carbon C60 fullerene buckyballs, with magnetism being used with actual magnets, and the grand connector of this whole thing, the neodymium magnets, the savior of us all, kind of literally. Now, neodymium magnets has this rare special ability to replace lost electrons. Why that is so vital and fundamental for using the radionic field, as far as just on a conceptual basis, is if you're able to contain a known abnormality, then you could realign your system into an entirely programmable code. Now, whatever people are using with computers, they're using it and they're feeding this information into the matrix itself. And the whole point of radionics is electromagnetic therapy, not matrix therapy. So using what I believe is the true code of the Earth itself, including meteorites, which is iron, but very special iron. I'll leave it at that. Using this combination of significantly huge frequencies is why this is so effective. You're using an energetic tune in a set and a vibration and a standard that is highly synthesized to a very advanced field. And basically what is going on with each individual piece, this magnet right here in the middle, just focus on this. That is a scanner and that is a port. How this is going to work and how this is going to be applied is going to be based on how much an individual user is capable to use this technology. Now I'm going to explain this as best as I can so anyone can be well adapted with this technology. It's not that hard to use, it's how well you use it that takes you to the next level. So using your port, you can connect with any other user. This is a standard connection like that. Now when you have your neomagnets, the energetic reaction between user to user is instant and spontaneous. Now people that are in the Hytherian Discord groups, people that have contacted me and custom ordered pieces, we've all come together on our own time, and in our own hangout we communicated, we verbalized what was going on between what was happening in our individual spaces. None of us are physically connected for the most part. And we were instantly feeling reactions between one user to the other. Whenever we told another person to do something, someone would feel a reaction somewhere else, and it was kind of like the Power Rangers suit. Like with all the different people were feeling different spots in different places. It was a giant unit of great minds put together, trying to understand what we're building with this technology that I am founding. Now, to keep this in mind as a port, the magnet is a metal with iron. We'll just leave it at that. It's simple to understand with that phrase and terminology. So, with your port, you can link like a actual USB, and how it would be considered a scanner, we'll just keep it very simple for this demonstration. Let's just pretend this is a fridge. We know this is a lighter and we're going to use this as a lighter, but just for demonstration purposes, this is a fridge. Your fridge is running and it's got a current going through it, and that current is always going through. Now, when you're connecting your piece, I personally recommend using a neomagnet. What's going on is because of the fine-tune of the crystalline structures and the fact they're very sensitive with their each find uniquely imprinted energetic specific gravity. The superconductor is what's allowing all this information to go through this field and this engine. This is an engine as well. Sorry, it's a lot of things at once. This is the best way I can explain it. So with this engine, you're connected to your fridge, and any changes going through this is being felt by the magnetic force and field. And the actual imprint of this thing, the entire pull of the magnetic field of this shape, of this fridge, is being remembered by the crystalline structures. The thing about crystals is they are energetically imprinted by the most influential thing in their surrounding environment. And that's why crystals are essentially the record keepers of Earth. They receive all information through all the particles that they've interacted with, and they're grown kind of like snowflakes. Each one is specifically unique because they can never be recreated in that exact fashion. It takes very long periods of time and severe amounts of pressure that is really not measurable by any human standard. So that's also how it is a scanner. So keep in mind your port is also your scanner. This is just going to be one part of a hopefully well-built series. It's really hard to keep this information contained because it's such a very well potentially balanced system to use. So the idea essentially is to establish a network with users, and with the few people that do work with this and have worked with this, the healing benefits of the pieces themselves have been phenomenal. I cannot speak medically on things. I can only talk of personal experiences and testimonials. That will be another video. I definitely need some more feedback. But for myself, what I will say for my most truthfulness, sorry my words are a little blah. Anyways, I have the shoulder problem. If you're familiar, a lot of it gets put into my wrist. When I take my bracelets off, my wrist instantly starts feeling tense and feeling a lot worse. Some of that's the magnetic therapy. A lot of it is the stones that I've placed and put in use. And what I really want to try to get at is this has a lot of potential. This has a lot going for it. Because the US government is the US government and the FDA is the FDA, I cannot say other than you got to experience this for yourself, but I can promise you it's going to change your life. It's changed mine, and it's changed everyone that has been using this and even just being around this. So emails or all inquiries, please email me. My Instagram account will be listed down below in the doobly-doo, and just keep in mind Project Tytherian is very well in the early stages of development. So we're looking for people that are well established, but also trying to get a community of people that are interested in learning and being serious with this technology. I do want to speak truthfully. I am from the Paradigm Shift Community Central, Paradigm Shift Central Community. So please, please, please check out Skull Babylon. He is my brother. He has really been the kind of guiding hand, helping me get to where I could be at to give this information to you. So shout out to you, Skull. Let's get this stuff going. Check it out. Please support him on the Patreon channel. He's got a lot of great stuff for anyone that's interested in becoming a Paradigm Shift Central booster. Alright, I'm going to cut it off here. Thank you so much for this demonstration. Cosmic Radionics in use with the first Cosmic Radionic piece on the market ever made. Voice of the Dragons, aka Yuga, signing out. Thank you. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Peace.